Hi, my name is Muli, and I'm very pleased to introduce to you Professor Graham Mort from Lancaster University, who has come over from Lancaster to work with Soran University on a project called Many Women and Many Words.
Hi there, I'm Graham Mort. I'm really pleased to be here at Soran University, and I hope to participate in this project and also to make some links between Soran University and my own University of Lancaster in the UK.
So what is the main purpose of your project?
Okay, the main purpose of the project is something that's been conceived over quite a few months since I first arrived, and I realised that the stories that we hear about Kurdistan are very big stories, and they're quite often stories of men and war, or they're stories of torture and people being victims. And I realised that the women's stories are missing, and it's women's stories that tell us what happens in a society, because they're looking after the children, they're going shopping, they're cooking, they hold the traditions. So I thought it would be really interesting for us to collect those stories and put them together.
But a frequent question that was asked was that why women and not men?
Because women will tell us a different story. The men will tell us of grand feats and the things that they have been through, maybe the wars that they have fought in. But the women will tell us how it was to bring up the children, who their best friend was at the time when the men were away fighting, how they managed to feed their children when everything around them was going crazy. And also they will tell us stories of things that happened to them that brought them joy.
How was your project received by the local people?
What do you think?
I think people are very interested in this idea that women's stories haven't really yet been told. And I guess you could say there are two kinds of politics: the politics that goes on at a national level, but the politics that goes on in small communities as well. And I think women have a real insight into that process. So my job on this project is going to be to help with the research and some of the planning and logistics based on projects I've done in the UK.
It's the first step, right?
It's the first step. We aim to run a small pilot project, and that's really to test our methodology and the structure of the project. If that works, we hope to refine those methods and move to a bigger project.
What's your words for the area people, the people of the area?
For me, I think it's a great opportunity to create some dialogue between people of Kurdistan, and not just people in the UK actually, but through translating these stories to reach a global audience for Kurdish culture and recent Kurdish history.
And depending on your experience on this topic, how much are you sure and you are optimistic about the project?
I think I'm very optimistic actually. I think if we can train a good team here, those researchers will also act as trainers in the future. So we're building a small project at the moment, but we're also building research capacity here and research expertise, which we think will be able to be used in many different projects as this moves forward.
Thank you for your presence and for your efforts.
Thank you.